welcome to Penance RPG's Dragonmeet Live 2018. So we have a different people around the table from usual. So, who are you and where are you from? Starting with Belray.
Hey, it's me, Donnie Parkins. You probably know me as Bellery, but yeah, that'll do.
Fucking what's that?
You were
gonna have no voice tomorrow.
complaining about it after our first Coriolis effect session earlier, and you're going to keep it up for a whole game here.
Yeah. Okay, next we have Adam.
Hi, I'm Adam from RPG Kitchen.
Okay, next we have...
Hi, I'm Phoebos, co-founder of Hercules Game Studios and designer of RollQuest and After London.
Okay, next we have...
I am Nuno, and I'm one of the organisers for the London RPG Community Meetup. So if you're in London and like RPGs, look us up.
Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm from Penance RPG, and I'm playing Varla.
And finally, AJ.
Hey, I'm AJ. You may know me from Pretending with Dice and also a lot of Penance RPG episodes.
Fantastic. So, this is going to be another homebrew system because I'm a lunatic. The basic premise of the story is that you have all received a letter from a long-lost friend. Basically, this friend is someone you know is quite eccentric and they've been a collector of very valuable goods. This is all set in modern time, so you're free to use mobile phones and that you want to use inside the game, before we ask about that. But this friend has basically got in touch with you out of the blue. You haven't heard from him in about 5 years. He basically fell off the grid. And he's suddenly come back and sent you all this letter, like handwritten with a wax stamp and everything, full, like over the top, elaborate, saying he's finally made his fortune. He's finally come out and he wants to invite you all to this unveiling event that he's got in his house. As you arrive at the manor, you expect that he lives in, have more money than he does. He seems to live in a kind of run-down manor that looks like it needs bad fixing up. In fact, one of the wings of the house looks like it's about to collapse. But as you arrive, you see a big note on the door that crudely says, "Bell broken, knock on door." And as you all in turn knock on the door and get invited into this sort of lounge area by this very sour-faced butler, they tell you that your host will be with you shortly. What do you do?
What is our friend's name?
Your friend's name is Patrick.
Hey, I think Patrick has hoodwinked his voice.
I believe I had to come all the way to this thing.
Hey, relax, man. Just have a drink. Enjoy yourself. It's fine.
Yeah, but I had to take the train, and it's...
Train is wonderful.
Very mad.
I got a sloth of 7.
I have a sloth of 9. I am basically just going to sink into the couch and just have a smoke.
Obviously, my sloth is 0, so I don't understand what you're talking about.
Exactly,
So-
man.
Yeah, so,
A bit of liveliness here, boy.
yeah, will you pull it up, huh?
In a Cuban, you're never too tired for anything.
Exactly.
So much energy, I can't be bothered.
So, after a couple of minutes, your host, Patrick, appears and he's standing in this, tweed jacket. And he seems like to have grown quite thin. And it's like he's withered, but he's got this obsessive look in his eyes. And he comes in and he goes, "Behold, I found this!" And in the middle of the room there's this, cloth covered, what looks like a statue. And as he sort of whips off this cloth covering it all, revealing this enormous black obelisk, what do you do?
Alright, Patrick, you seem to have lost some weight. What is this obelisk?
He goes, "It's wonderful. It's what the pharaohs used for power.
Can I eat it?
Power.
It's an obelisk. It's not made of licorice."
Damn it.
Does it play reggaeton?
Well, it's nice to see you again. I gotta be honest, that's a bit of an anticlimax.
"What do you mean anticlimax? Look at it. It emanates power, and it's all mine." And he starts stroking the side of this obelisk.
Do you mind not rubbing your obelisk in public?
Should we just go to Nando's? I really want to go to Nando's.
Yeah, are you going to be serving any food in this?
"Food will come later. Do not appreciate it. It doesn't appreciate you. It's fine." And he wraps his arms around it and you feel this weird sense of this seismic feeling as his wedding ring hits against the obelisk and there's a small tonal shift in the air.
Do I remember if his wedding ring is what he used to wear when I knew him?
Yes. The last thing you remember about him before he sort of disappeared everything was he got married.
Hey, Patty, buddy, where's the wife?
"Why, she's on holiday. I don't need her. I have the obelisk."
I think the obelisk is their wife, guys.
I think it now is, yeah.
But I wish I had that obelisk.
Can everyone roll me athletics, please?
Oh.
Yeah, that's not going to go well.
I don't get below 10.
No.
Good. Floor begins to shake. The whole house begins to tremble. It's like there's a significant earthquake underneath the ground. What do you do?
Feed the beast! Feed the beast!
I begrudgingly run towards the front door.
Okay. As you put your hand on the front door, the shaking suddenly seems to stop. Then stopping dead. You open the door.
Yes.
Okay. You try and open the door. The door seems to be locked. Do you want to try and unlock the door? There is a key in it.
Yes.
Okay. Roll neat tinkering. With a loud click, you open the door, and as you open the door, there's a very strange scent in the air. It smells very strongly of earth, like something has been. You know when you're outside of something that's been recently dug? It smells like something has happened all around.
We all sense this.
Yeah, you all as you open the door, this strong scent of freshly dug earth just.
Can we
comes
see
in.
anything?
You look outside, and it's like the grass is all around the house seems to have been dug, like a sort of trench all around the house.
Okay.
Hey, that don't look natural, boys.
Got a pack of rabbits? Rabbit tastes nice.
How deep is the trench?
You walk up and look down. It looks about 3 meters down.
Did the house just fall? Is that what
The
happened?
house seems to be surrounded by a sort of 3 meter deep trench, completely surrounded. It's
Did
about
we see that?
2 meters wide.
Did we see that coming in?
No, it wasn't there when you came in.
What is Patrick doing?
Patrick is still hugging the stone.
Can I try to calm him down?
You can, yes? Yep, you come in and you tell him, the stone's really nice, Patrick, but the house is beginning to submerge. And he turns to look at you and says, the obelisk is needing a new home. I will find it under the earth.
I'll give it a
boy.
new home. I'll have it.
No, you can't have it. It's mine. It's my obelisk. Mine. You can't have it. And he hugs it again, and again the wedding ring taps against it, and the floor begins to shake.
God, I want that obelisk. more than anything.
Why? What?
I just want a pie.
I thought this was a party. I came because it was a party. I don't understand what is going
Yeah,
on.
I was expecting food.
Hey, where's all the ladies?
Varla's the only one.
A point remains, guys.
Can I roll to punch him? Because I'm going to be filled with wrath. 19 plus 6.
You crack Donnie in the jaw.
Hey,
Donnie,
That's no way to speak to a lady.
Donnie,
you don't punch like no lady.
roll to see how it's affected you, Donnie.
2.
So Donnie feels weakened as one of his teeth shakes loose. He begins to feel slightly sad that he's been beat up.
Can I pick up his tooth and save it for later?
If you really want to. Sure.
Yeah.
As you're wondering what the hell's going on, you look outside and the house has seemed to have slipped down the 3 meters.
Alright, so
There's a 3 meter wall around the house now.
we should probably try and get out of here with or without the obelisk.
Well, I think that is too late. We are 3 meters under the earth. Patrick, get away from the obelisk.
Hey, we sinking, Patty.
Is there anything we can use to climb or anywhere nearby?
You can look for something to climb if you want. You can look for rope or anything like that.
I look like a rope or a ladder or
Yep.
something.
Maybe we should just go upstairs.
Should I use
Climb
words?
out a window upstairs. Though I'm not going to fit through a window.
For finding things, go in intelligence.
Okay.
Intelligent places where you
21.
21, yes. You look everywhere where there would be a ladder, you can't seem to find a ladder indoors. Patrick seems to be contentedly hugging the obelisk, and he seems to basically have grown incredibly incensed, and as you sort of look at him, his eyes are beginning to glow red.
Can I hit Patrick with a chair?
Yes. As you know, add your back.
I'm not very raffled, that's 3.
Would it be any different with your strength?
And my strength is, right, not really much.
So
Tap.
you crack him with the chair splinters like some sort of comedy chair, nothing happens.
I try to pull him away from the obelisk.
Okay. You grab him and you try and tug. His grip is like a death grip on this stone, he won't let go.
When'd you get so tough, Patty?
He's starting to foam at the mouth.
What the... Okay, try and join in, pull the guy off this.
Same.
Are you going to just tug him? Are you going to try and undo his hands? What are you
I
gonna
think
do?
he seems to be holding on more desperation than anything else, so yeah, try and unpry him a bit. He might not be... He's
Do you
probably
want
not
some
going to let go, but he might.
Roll either your intelligence or your strength.
Okay, let's go with intelligence. 18.
18. Yes, you manage to pry a couple of his fingers off, and as he desperately holds on with the last few, you notice his fingers are flailing trying to get back together.
Quick, cut him off!
My rashes start. My wrath is starting to build up and I'm getting very angsty about it. I'm just gonna tackle Patrick.
Yep, roll.
14.
Yes, you basically spear tackle Patrick. You rip him off the obelisk and then he tumbles to the floor. He starts screaming, "No! No! It can't be let go! It's mine! It's mine!"
Hey, I'm watching you, Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy, what are you doing?
I am really wishing I had Donnie's tooth right now.
You want it? You go.
Thank you.
Is there any scribing?
I don't want it anymore.
Well, what do you want? A sandwich?
Any writing on the obelisk?
On the obelisk, roll awareness. There's some what look like very faint streak marks on the obelisk, but it's not enough you can read.
Someone who's not blind, look at it.
Sure, let me...
I'll take a close look.
Alright,
I've got my eyes on you, Muff.
Do not touch it.
Look with your eyes.
Make me. Look. Wait, what am I rolling? Awareness.
Awareness, yes. Are you just looking at it?
Yeah, for now.
Okay, roll. You notice that there are distinct score marks, proper score marks on the obelisk that seem to depict. It's either a numerical value, or it's depicting something that uses a series of slashes.
Can I go forward and try and understand what this means?
Are you going to touch the thing, or are you just going to look at it?
Just look at it first.
Okay, roll awareness. You look at it closely, it seems to be a series of slashes and dashes, and it seems to be very finely done, as in, it's very weird because the rest of the obelisk itself is immaculate, apart from these slash marks, which seem to go in a sort of band across it at a certain part.
Any of you guys know that Morse code? Maybe
Morse
it's a message.
code. Why don't
That's
you...
Morse code.
We have mobile
SMS.
phones. Can I run a search on my mobile phone?
Can, yes. Fingering. You find a basic Morse code translator and you start slowly typing it in. What's everyone else doing while she's doing this?
I'm watching Murph.
I'm helping. Can I help somehow?
You can basically try and read them out to her.
Yeah.
While she's typing them in.
Do you have data connection here? I can't find signal, eh?
4G, unlimited data.
Or
Patrick,
put
you
in
have
H+,
Wi-Fi?
whatever that means.
I'll check on the host because last we left him, he was foaming in the mouth and had just been tackled to the ground.
He is currently fighting to get back up and off, but he's arms are outstretched and he's flailing to try and get back to the obelisk.
Okay, are you with us? Are you here? Are you going to make any sense, or are you just going to babble? Man.
He just seems to be babbling. The glowing in his eyes has faded a little bit, but he's still foaming quite obviously at the moment. It's becoming quite a sort of light green coloured foam.
The glowing eyes thing, I previously kind of put that aside, but now it's very definitely, this guy's eyes are glowing. Is there a blanket or a cushion? Blanket?
Yeah, let's smother.
You're going to smother your old friend.
Roll.
Make him comfortable, I was thinking.
Let us say roll wrath.
There.
Wrath.
There.
No,
20.
20. You basically smother him with a pillow. He begins to flail even more and then begins to slowly, it fades. The strength gets lower and lower until eventually he stops. As you pull the cushion off, he is still breathing very shallowly, and around his mouth is this thick green ichor that seems to be dripping down his chin.
Hey, that just means he's unconscious. You gotta keep going.
I didn't mean
wrong
to
with
do
you
that, but hey, he shut him up, so yeah.
Tie him up for now.
This reminds me of St. Patrick's Day.
I will not ask why.
This just reminds me of Karen after when I had to leave.
You started a band.
How has the wall outside changed?
The wall is still the same, you're still 3 metres back. And as you try and look at the Morse code simulator, it seems that as you follow it, it doesn't seem to be Morse code.
Oh, so it's not Morse code.
I will touch it.
Okay.
Are you sure you wouldn't do that?
No.
Roll
I said
your
it.
confidence to touch it.
Oh, good. Because I have a 9, so 24.
24. You run your fingers along, and as you run your fingers on the obelisk itself, you feel the grooves under your fingers, and it feels like it's almost like, you know that kind of when you have that weird road that you run something across and it creates music? You run your finger along and bumps and slashes just feel like, it feels like it's more a sort of musical thing than an actual written message, if you know what I mean. It doesn't feel like it's written word.
So you guys just need to touch it like it was. Dancing the tango. But it seems to be some kind of message. I do not know.
Can't believe it.
He must have forks.
Oh, tuning fork.
No, just a regular fork.
Yes.
Can I take a fork and like the tines of a music box across the bumps?
Roll figure eight.
I 100% thought you stabbed it with a fork.
13. You stab the obelisk with the fork, and quite a large chip of it flies off.
Hey, it was an idea. It was an idea, boys.
Yes. That is one way you could describe it.
Yeah.
What does the area where it's been removed from look like?
It looks like it's got like this very nice smooth, and a divot, and then smooth.
And
Hey, that's just extra note.
Yeah. And are you going to pick up the pieces from this, or are you going to leave it on the floor? It looks like it's like what's the name? You know the puzzle we used to get with like put the pieces in when it's got like a flat bit with a tiny little handle? It's like that. The bottom seems to be this perfectly circular disc with this tiny handle.
Meant to do that.
How did you do that with a fork? I don't understand.
Glancing blow.
Can you remove more pieces of it? Can you try?
I'm going to go at it with a fork. I can't.
Roll your strength, because this time you are.
6.
Is that with your strength?
Yeah.
You
That's
stab
the one.
at it, it begins to wobble.
I mean,
Roll your athletics to dodge it not falling on top of you.
that is a 14.
14. You roll out the way as the obelisk falls to the ground. You hear a very loud crack.
Hey, I did it.
Like an egg. I wonder if there's something good
You
inside.
did something. If there's something good inside, I want it.
And you have absolutely done nothing so far.
Still makes me want it.
You just got my tooth.
I just want to lie down.
I can't believe I'm doing this instead of watching Netflix.
What is wrong with you people? This is exciting.
I'd rather join him and watch
Yeah,
Netflix,
exactly.
to be honest.
Sit
I have a
asses
box.
down and we'll sort this out. Right?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
I mean, he's quiet now.
Yeah, use your 4G.
What, to order us Domino's?
Breaking Bad.
As,
Not a bad idea.
as you look at your phones, you notice that they seem to be like corrupting, like the screen is like shuddering quite violently, and then eventually it goes black.
My iPhone!
How are we gonna order Domino's now?
How are we going to watch Netflix?
Hey, does he have a landline?
I guess we'll have to solve the
People still have
mystery
landlines.
instead.
Do people still have landlines? I don't know. You'd have to go and look for one.
I will search for a landline.
Roll your turn.
18.
You find the landline in the cupboard. You pick it up. The phone is dead.
What
We
about,
ain't getting Domino's, guys.
Damn it.
what about any homing pigeons?
Where would you keep homing pigeons?
In his
On the
bedroom.
roof.
In
On the
the
roof.
not exactly.
In his ducat.
You can look for. Actually, no. You'd have to go up to the attic to look.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going upstairs.
Okay. So there is
Yeah, it's
upstairs.
too
You
much
can go
effort.
up if you want.
Yeah, that includes climbing stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll give you this.
So
Yeah, I'll just stay down here.
So,
What happened to the
what's
other?
something with the obelisk?
So the obelisk is cracked
the
open.
obelisk is cracked, not cracked open, but it's got a big crack down the middle, and it is slowly twitching. But everything electrical around you seems to start going haywire. Like the TV keeps coming on and going off again.
Hey, unplug that. It's annoying.
Oh, this is like those ghost movies, huh?
Yeah, you broke the TV.
Whereas the obelisk is still wobbling, it's doing something, it's moving. It must be a device or something. Maybe just knock it again. You seem to be good at breaking it. Just make it stop.
Try and adjust the telly while you're doing
Does he have anything big that I can hit the obelisk with?
What are you looking for?
I'm just something heavy.
You can take your shoes off and hit them with that if you want.
Hey, that's another, 8.
So you take Patrick's shoes off and start wailing on this obelisk with his shoes. Let's see what happens. Natural 20.
Oh god.
Hey, I
And
did it,
you
guys.
recognise this
Ah, yay!
as the plummet charge for what could happen to you.
Oh no.
Hey, I'm dead.
10. Head. No, wait, sorry, 10 is groin. Sorry. 20. Loss.
Get some of your own medicine there.
Somehow, through swinging, you stand with your legs either apart.
Oh, God.
You swing straight down with the shoe.
Hey, there's a bar.
You hit the obelisk. A large shard flies up and slices through your groin, removing anything there. Blood starts pissing from between your legs. What do you do?
Is there first aid kit somewhere?
Blankets, curtains.
There must be a first
There's
aid
a first, it's been quite a clean cut, which is surprisingly small. So you put pressure on it, you might survive. Don't
Hey,
you?
I'm good at putting pressure on it.
Talk about a kick in the pants.
Yeah.
I try to give him first aid.
Okay. Donnie is roll your intelligence for that.
15.
Yes. Between your quick thinking and Donnie's freezing at one point, you manage to put pressure on him and he stops the bleeding. Donnie is basically got this quite large wound between his legs now.
Can I take Patrick's shirt to make a bandage?
You're wanting to undress Patrick again.
I mean, it's already bandaged though, right?
Basically, you couldn't bandage him, but you could pressure it enough that the
Okay.
bleeding stops.
So I'll take Patrick's shirt and
Someone make him a
bandage.
nappy.
Exactly.
It's not good.
How are you going to bandage it exactly? Are you just going to basically
I'm going to make a nappy.
Roll tinkering to make a bit of a shot then.
It was 12.
12. Yes, you make a makeshift nappy out of the thing.
Hey, this doesn't leave here, guys.
What should we do
I
with
don't
the
know.
things on the floor?
But then
The
it
song
used to be
the
part of...
removed parts of Donnie that are just.
Put 'em on ice.
Are
Maybe
you,
they can
are you supposed
reattach
to put them in milk or something?
No, that's
I-
tea.
So on the floor at the moment is the severed penis and bollocks of Donnie. It's up to yourself what you do with
Can I
them.
put them in the freezer
Sure.
so that they can maybe reattach to
Where's the butler been throughout all this?
Yeah. That's it.
I'll tell you that one time.
Okay.
Let him try and put bollocks in the freezer. So you open the freezer feels like it's warming up as in there's no power.
Hey, that's not what I was hoping for.
So ever since he sort of brought you through, the butler has not been around anywhere.
Okay, I did wonder in case he'd just been stood there watching silently the whole time.
That's his man. As he tried to strangle his master.
Just really, this is what he lives for. You're like,
Waiting there, just like gonna step in. No, yeah, gonna step in. But no, the butler has not been anywhere near you. It seems like the butler is, well, not an obvious sight anyway.
right, okay.
I look for the butler.
Okay. Are you going to go exploring to look for the butler, or are you just going to check the kitchen? Well, Donnie's in the kitchen, I suppose, so.
As long as I don't have to go upstairs.
Okay. Roll to climb the stairs.
I'm not climbing stairs.
You
Just look at all the
looking
rooms.
around where you are,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, okay. Cool. Roll.
All the ground floor rooms.
Okay,
Which is now the
just
basement.
roll your awareness.
22.
22. You look around, you can't seem to find any trace of the butler. However, as you do sort of look around, you do hear a sort of, "Lord?"
Hey,
And you
jeez.
look up the slope, and 3 meters up is this peering face of the butler looking at the house.
Hey, we got a severed wang down here.
Just please ignore the penis.
Wait, do you know where we can get some milk?
Might be some in the fridge, you know?
I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
Okay. What are you going to look for in the kitchen?
I'm just gonna check the fridge.
I imagine
see
this is
what's
gonna
in
be,
it.
you know,
Do my gluttony roll. 7. Okay.
A natural one.
Natural 1, okay. You go into the kitchen and you open the cupboard, you're immediately obsessed by the amount of food you find, and you start to shovel it into your face.
You know Scooby-Doo?
All the cake.
When they make the sandwich.
Oh yeah.
They're really,
That's what I'm
really
doing. I'm
small
making a giant sandwich.
Making a Scooby-Doo style sandwich, only she's pretty much eating it
Like
as
an
she's going.
impractically large sandwich. Yeah. How was I supposed to eat that?
With great
You kind of
difficulty.
like take one bite and then have another bite, and then eventually the sandwich disappears.
When it's too big, can't fit in your mouth.
The butler. Hey, man, just call an ambulance. We need at least 3.
Yeah. Ask them to bring
What
a ladder.
happened to the house?
Just get a damn ambulance. I don't care what's happened to the house. It fell. It's a sinkhole or something.
Have you noticed anything strange recently?
The butler sort of looks down and goes, "My phone's not working. I think the network's down."
Go find one.
What were you
Social
watching?
initiative.
What were you watching on your phone alone upstairs?
What was he looking on his phone upstairs?
He's too busy going, "I can't phone anyone. My phone's not working."
Then send smoke signals.
Or
What?
Do you have pigeons?
No.
Oh, that's a shame.
I saw it coming.
After much yelling, you convince the butler to go and try and find help. You hear the sound of a car like failing to start several times, and he comes back over and goes, "The car's broken."
Hey, just hoof it.
Is there anything we can use to climb the 3-meter?
There's no rope or anything and no ladders that you've been able
No,
to
I'm
find.
asking the butler.
Alright, okay. Let's see what we can find. He basically goes, "Not that I can see. I can check the car."
Check the car then.
Okay. So he goes off and you hear the sound of someone rummaging around trying to work out how electric door locks work when you don't have any electric power and something to hit them. So nothing really happens.
Fair enough.
What are the rest of you doing while this failing butler is going in the
Is
background?
the obelisk still twitching?
Obelisk is still twitching, yes. Patrick is beginning to stir.
That little sink that bought and got my seven genitals in there to keep them cool.
Never let it be said we don't have an air, we let them bury. Yes, yes you can.
You did find the milk.
No, I don't. I can't get in the fridge.
I get the fridge. Someone is eating everything in the fridge.
I'll go back to the obelisk and try and understand what kind of message is in the grooves, because I didn't
Okay.
quite get it.
You look at the obelisk, it's currently a very blood-soaked mess because it's got the sort of remnants and bits of flesh of Donnie stuck to it in certain parts. So, are you going to try and clean the bit of Donnie off so you can try and read it, or are you going to just read around it?
No, let's clean Donnie off first.
Okay. You You wipe the blood on bits of Donny off, and you notice that the obelisk seems to have cracked in about 3 places, including the bit that it cracked upwards to sever Donny, shall we say.
If you find any big bits, save them, so we put them for the rest.
I want the biggest bit.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. You just
Eddie,
all
you
the
are so
bits.
weird.
Hey, we've all got our own deal.
Yeah, what is your deal?
You're not knowing.
Just once
Not yet.
whatever the newest thing is.
So what's happening with the obelisk?
The obelisk, the more you clean it, the more the shaking seems to subside.
So it seems to shake more when there's someone close to it or touching it.
Yes.
Interesting.
What we put in the bath?
Next to your...
No, that's in the sink.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
Let's put that idea in our brainstorming list.
How big actually is the obelisk?
The obelisk is about this. It's about, let's go for about 1.5 meters, like tall, fairly chunky size, so maybe about, let's say, 1 meter wide.
So it would fit in a bath.
It would fit in a bath. It would be very heavy to move, but it could fit in a bath.
Okay, I have no ideas. If you want to do the bad thing, I'll help you carry it.
So with the music thing, could that lead us anywhere? So how many of those dashes versus...
It seemed to go all the way around the obelisk.
But is it 1, 1, 1, 1?
It seems to be like sections, and then below to be another section, and then below to be another section. It seems like 5 sections in total.
Does it spiral round or is it in?
Although you do struggle with the section that has been significantly damaged, you do notice that the rest seems to be a spiral going
Okay.
downwards.
Could it be a pentagram?
Or if it's 5 bars, and then where the dots, that's a stave.
I was thinking if it's spiraling, then it's
Hey, that's
one
Steve.
continuous thing. So
Is there a piano in the room?
Any sort of musical instrument?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is there a bass guitar?
No.
I feel like
There's
Donnie
not a
would-
bass guitar or a broccoli. There is a piano in the room, yes.
Can
I'm
we-
in the fridge. So.
Because assuming there's 5 lines,
Yeah.
depending on which ones have the slashes, those could be the notes. So maybe we try and play that?
I noticed it was similar to some kind of music, and I take it
Okay,
towards the
so
piano.
roll your... Let's go with intelligence to try and convert it over.
Hold on.
I'll just listen.
19.
You start playing the notes as you can see it. You can't seem to work out the notes that are missing from parts that Donnie has cracked the obelisk, but the obelisk seems to pulse the more notes you play correctly.
Right, should we try and put it back together?
Yeah, where'd that bit go?
Alright.
But it went somewhere.
Do you mean personally, or do you mean the obelisk?
the obelisk.
It's basically
Yeah, we'll do that
entirely.
later.
yeah, obelisk
So
hero.
we try to put the obelisk back together.
Does it have any glue?
You find some typical wood glue.
Does that work on obelisks?
But would it, given that it's got, slits and stuff, could it maybe just kind of stick back together without?
No. One could try it.
Try.
Let's try.
Okay, roll tinkering, whoever wants to do it.
Okay, can we, if it's a group effort, can we...
I mean, I got like
Yeah.
3 tinkering.
I
I ain't
have
touching
4,
that.
I have 1 in tinkering.
I've got 0.
I have
But
0.
I'm feeling
Did
lucky.
no one go for tinkering?
Tinkering was the dumpster.
Same for me, but it's a 4.
Hey, you got the highest. Congratulations.
Okay, so you're leading this effort.
Fine. No one's doing anything.
I'm in the fridge.
12.
12! Okay. You start covering the obelisk in glue and trying to shove bits back in. Bits do seem to click back in, but it's still got the quite obvious, breaks all the way through.
Can we read it now?
It's still difficult to read, but you get a vague idea of what it's saying. But there's only about 2 notes you can't seem to work out.
Hey, trial and error. It'll only be like 5
Alright.
notes.
Alright. Shall I play it again? I mean,
Okay. Just roll standard 20 to see how you get on. The obelisk begins to throb incredibly loudly as you hit the note that you're not sure about. You all begin to get serious headaches and begin to have blood pouring from your nose.
So can we try to work out a bit more what the note is, just to, for sure, play a little bit with that?
You think that you hit the right note because the note after it that note caused bad headaches. The note after caused you to have nosebleeds, like all of you, not just 1 or 2.
So that's what I'm supposed to do?
Maybe stop playing with that.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't like this piano idea anymore.
Well, they're playing with the obelisk. Can I start?
Hey, I can't do that anymore.
Start shifting furniture out the front to try and build up something
Yeah.
to be able to climb out.
Let's just see. Patrick sits bolt upright as his nose is pouring both sides with blood, and his eyes look incredibly fevered, and he looks towards the obelisk and goes, "What are you doing to my baby?"
I try to calm him down again.
Cushion time.
Can I just come back through and just sit on it?
Fucking sure.
Could be slow.
14.
14. You try and sit on him, he's incredibly fevered and just pushes you off with relative ease.
Oh, God damn it, I just had a sandwich. Now I'm gonna have indigestion. God damn it.
How about we get 2 people to try and hold him, and who wants to help?
I
Yeah,
guys
I'll-
hold him. And I'll hit him with
hold
another
it
chair.
down. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep. So I've got 18.
I got 8.
Okay, so Eddie sits down first and Patrick shoves him off with ease. And then, what's the name of your character?
Bilbo.
Wasn't expecting that. And then Bilbo sits down upon him and he seems to and start panicking as if he's trying to get up but can't.
Excellent.
So he...
Get the pillow worked really well last time.
The sooner we get this over, we can get some dominoes.
And Netflix.
I kind of notice what's the name of your character?
Carl.
What Carl's doing. I said, Carl, I'm gonna come and help you. Let's build this.
Yeah, let's just get out of here. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing might fall more. We don't know where it's going. Let's just get out of it.
Okay. So you begin to start building a tier of furniture outside. At this point, the butler comes back and goes, I don't feel very well. And he's got blood pouring from his nose as well.
Try to give him first aid.
Okay. He's still up. Are you going to describe to him how to
Throw gauze. Can you
throw gauze?
Can you walk down so I can give him first aid?
Okay. Let's see what he does. He plummets off the edge of the thing, straight through the furniture. Lying on that sort of crumpled heap on the floor in front of you. He sort of lifts his head very weakly and goes, don't feel well. And just collapses again.
You just fell 3 meters, you idiot.
Man, that was completely unnecessary. I tried to give him first aid regardless.
Okay.
Although it is natural selection.
If someone can't recognise a 3-metre fall is going to hurt them, then maybe not there.
Yeah. Okay, roll to get first aid.
17.
Okay. You give him basic first aid. He's unconscious and full of splinters everywhere, but he's relatively okay. He'd probably wake him up if you wanted.
I don't.
So, as we return to the room with Patrick violently thrashing around, Patrick manages to shove Bilbo off and starts trying to crawl across the floor to the obelisk.
I hang on to Patrick. Not now, Patrick. Not now.
Is there a maze?
Yes.
Yeah, because this is Looney Tunes.
Can I want to smash it.
Roll the head.
Just glassing it.
That's another 8.
You smash it over his head, and in true Looney Tunes style, it doesn't have any effect. It just goes, ah!
Hey, that was a nice vase.
Can I punch him out? No, just Patrick, punch him out. 18.
18.
Without
You crack Patrick across the face. He again sort of shudders and goes still.
Oh shit, did I just kill him? Oh.
First aid.
Is that base 10 or is that
Intelligence.
okay? That's fine. So yes, you kind of go over and you check. Patrick is not breathing. Do you want to give mouth to him?
Yes.
Quick, make it look like an accident.
Let's see the effect it has.
One giant accident.
3. As you give mouth to him, you get the taste of this green goo in your mouth. You begin to feel really sick and start retching.
I tried vomit.
Okay. You start properly projectile vomiting. You're standing over this guy, vomiting into his face. Just like you just can't keep your guts down, they're just gone completely.
You have that
And
feeling.
as he's just like, "Rah!" He is basically drowning as you're pouring this thing, and as you do it, you can still taste this thick green liquid in your mouth.
Brush my teeth.
Is there any way to make it look like the butler did it?
I'm sure we could easily do that.
It's fine, it is always the butler.
Yeah.
Get a candlestick.
But why
Put
is
the
he...
vase in the butler's hand.
But
Tiny bit of this
you gave him mouth to mouth and then you were sick. So does that mean that you're going to turn into him?
You want some animals?
You've been watching too much Netflix, darling.
Well, to be fair, everything in here looks like a movie, so maybe stay away from me.
Do I feel anything strange?
You
I have
still
brushed my
feel
teeth.
very nauseous. The longer goes on, you feel like you're like shutting down. Throw your pride to pretend you're fine. You manage to stand back up, and although you're pale, you're like, it's fine, it's past. And although you're feeling really sick, everyone else seems to think you're fine and it's past.
Hey.
I wish I had your constitution. I got a really high envy value. What do you want?
Same.
So, what are you going to do now?
The fridge for trees are in the kitchen.
Yes.
Is that a tall unit?
That's quite a tall unit, yes. So you're going to drag it out the front door?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Hey, let's hide the body.
We're not hiding any damn bodies. We're trying to get out of here.
so, anyone who has gluttony above 5, roll.
5 plus 3.
5. You immediately get annoyed that he's trying to take the food away and start like.
It's my fridge.
No, the fridge has got the last food. We might not survive. We need the food in the fridge. Can't move the fridge. Leave the fridge alone.
My fridge!
You can have the food. Would that help?
We need to keep the fridge to store the food in.
It will be easier.
There's
to
no
move the fridge if the food wasn't
electricity.
It's still a sealed unit.
Just eat everything and then we can take the fridge. It's easy.
We might be here for a few days.
You can like put it
Well,
outside,
if
but
you
like
don't
keep the
let-
food in it.
What that?
If you don't let us climb out, we will be here. But if we could just put this, say, over there and climb on it, out we go.
But I'm
We
not
can go
good-
get Domino's.
Yeah, they got
Yeah, that's
dominoes up
very
there.
true.
Domino's
That's very
upstairs,
true.
yeah. Outside, Domino's.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Fair
Plus,
enough.
I am getting hungry after all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of hard work complaining.
Alright, let's drag this thing outside then.
Okay. Someone wants to do a strength roll to drag a fridge.
I've got my
Yep.
Wow.
25.
I'm not going to be 25.
24.
You drag the fridge out the front door and begin positioning it. It's probably tall enough that you could just about climb out.
Who goes first?
Okay, are you climbing out?
I go first.
Okay. You climb out of the hole, and as you get up to the top, you notice that the sky's a lot darker than you remember.
Guys, the sky's a lot darker than I remember.
It's just night time. We got here in the early evening.
What time is it?
Usually, at this time, which is only about 7 o'clock in the evening, it'll be a lot lighter than it is. It's like the sky has grown very dark.
I hate daylight saving.
Yeah, messes me up. I wish we could stay on.
Hey, what time's Domino's
Summertime now.
Might be closed already. We tell it. Oh no.
No, Domino's is open till 11 o'clock. We're fine. We're
Yes,
fine.
We can open up.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you going to get up there or what?
Yeah, we're all just going to get up.
Go on.
I might need a bit of help.
Are any of you not climbing out? Are you all climbing out?
I think we're
We're all coming out.
I have 0 athletics, so I'm probably not being able to. I'll probably need to be lifted out.
You all climb out the hole, and in front of you, again, is there's about 6 or 7 cars, which you all used to get here. And you notice that there's a big circle in the middle of where the house is that seems to have like fallen into the earth. There's all the cars, and there's the sort of driveway that leads down, and then the big iron gates that you came to. So what do you do?
Does my phone work then?
You look at your phone, it's still pitch black, and you can't seem to turn it on. You take the battery, put it back in, it still doesn't seem to turn on.
One sec, guys, I forgot something.
And I go back in the kitchen and find a Tupperware box.
Thanks, Tupperware. Yeah, okay. You've got a Tupperware.
in it.
You've got a Tupperware box containing your genitals. And you scrape some ice into it as well.
I'm wondering how you were able to climb out with that injury.
I carry.
I'm really-
Suspension of disbelief, darling.
I hold the butler up.
Okay. Oh, you taking the butler up as well?
Yeah, it was a butler.
Okay, you take the butler up as well. What are you doing now?
Put him in the back.
Let's bring Patrick up.
Okay.
Leave that
As you look at most cars, you try the cars you've got keys for. All of them, usually now they've got electric locks, but none of them seem to open. Are you going to smash a window and climb in, or are you going to, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna smash a window, but not my car.
You stay away from my car.
That's
Yeah, you stay away from my car.
The
My
only
car's
car
really
that doesn't
old.
have an electric door is the butler's car, which seems to be quite an old.
Smash the butler's door.
You can just open the butler's
No, we just
thing
open
if you
that.
want. You don't have to smash it, you can just open the door.
Fine.
Okay, so you open the door of the butler's car. It looks like the key is sitting in the ignition, and as you turn it, nothing happens.
Maybe you guys just need to push it, get it started. I'll hold the accelerator down.
I checked
No,
the
because you're going to
engine.
leave us here. I know it.
I ain't gonna leave you, I'm not up to pushing right now.
Someone be in the car with him. I don't want him to go.
You got
Shotgun.
the order.
I'm going to stay in the car with him.
Okay.
Somebody else push.
Okay, so you open the bonnet and you check the battery. The battery seems flat.
Oh, okay.
So if we push it, hopefully it will.
Hopefully.
Okay. So
Yeah,
we
the
set it
alternator
up.
is working.
I can help push, and then it's an old car, so it should work.
Yeah. Okay. So you begin to push the car. After it's quite the driveway is maybe about, let's say, 50 metres long. It's quite a long driveway. It's quite an old house. You do begin to get the car started as it's getting down the hill, and about 10 metres away from the main door, it seems to have quite a lot of power left in it. As you get to the main sort of gate itself, the gate doesn't move.
We just drive through the gate.
It's quite a thick iron gate, but you try.
I'd say try pushing it first.
Yeah, we don't want to break the car and then get stuck.
We got 6 more.
But it's the only
What,
one.
if you want to drive the car straight to the gate, do me a roll.
I mean, if these guys want to try
Actually-
pushing it first.
If you actually roll me your pride.
6 prides.
6 pride. You ram the car into the gate. The gate holds still.
Oh no.
Thanks, Donnie. You 9. Left leg. 6. Bleeding. Your left leg has been lacerated quite badly and starts pissing blood everywhere. Looks like significant injury.
Did we take thingies?
Actually,
conscious body?
you get one.
I'm in the car.
you're
I was just about to say I'm in the car, so do I go through the
Natural
windshield?
20, that's the skull.
Yeah, I go through the windshield.
15, that is loss. Arla is dead.
You've killed me. I went through the windshield.
Arla went through the windshield and basically smashed her brains out on the iron bar.
Hey, I tried my best,
Arla
guys.
is dead.
What? Why? Why would you do such a thing?
My brain landed it.
No more Netflix for me.
No amount of Tupperware can bring her back.
When will Tupperware make
But
cars?
Tupperware.
When? Don't they know plastic cars are the future? Anyway,
I think this is the first time he's ever killed me.
Barry.
Yeah, I've killed Barry at least twice.
Yeah, you have actually. Yeah, not as many times as someone else, but let's not get into.
Look, if they're going to stand in front of me while I'm firing my crossbow,
Anyway,
Hey,
So-
she'll be missed.
so-
Forget about it.
I'll leave a really
So-
large space.
while everyone else is watching Tony as he smashed the car into the gate and has left a mangled mess, you all hear the sickening thud and you hear Donnie going, "Ah!" What are the rest of you going to do?
I'm going to try to open the gate.
Okay, the gate is now, if it wasn't stuck before, it is now. It's got this mangled remnant of a car wrapped into it.
So, are we trying to escape?
I think we should move Vala's body out of the way first.
Hey, what body?
You killed her?
Nah, she's fine. Just sleeping.
She hasn't got a head.
Just sleeping.
I'm pretty sure you cannot live without the head now.
Let's put the head in
In milk?
a
Card box.
That'll keep it fresh.
Do we have a big enough Tupperware?
There's always a big enough Tupperware.
Check the boot. Check the boots.
The walls. So we've got a big iron gate. The walls,
Yeah,
what are they
the
like?
walls are about maybe another 2 meters high. They seem to go all the way around. It's like a proper old manor house.
Are there spikes or glass or whatever?
There seems to be some sort of iron spikes at the top.
Right.
We could use. What was his name again?
Barla.
Marla's body, like to cover the spikes.
What is wrong with you?
You are sick.
You disgust me.
It's his fault. He rubs off on you.
Donnie's
You know
not
what you
doing
do in your
any.
spare time?
Flashbacks to the one game, the 2 halflings.
That was nothing to do with me. You killed 4 halflings using just a gate. Nothing to do with me.
Hey, it's just an idea, guys.
So,
Can we try and pull the car back?
you can try. Donnie, what are you going to do about the fact that you're bleeding quite badly?
Did we bring Patrick with us?
No.
No, we'll left him. Then I'll rip my own shit.
Nappy number 2. Roll your intelligence to try and stop
Hey, that's a decent roll. That's 21.
bleeding. So you managed to stop the bleeding, though you can barely walk on your left leg. You managed to stop the bleeding.
It's alright, I ain't gonna die, guys.
So now Donnie has done that. Do you want to try and move the car?
Yes.
Okay. Roll tinkering to try and pull the car out of the sort of crumpled mess it is.
I got 15, plus my tinkering of 0.
You try and pull the car is like locked into this gate. Like you look in deep and it's like there's parts of the car that are mangled round the iron gate. It's gone through the bars and hooked round. The speed Donnie was going at would probably have, there'd been a lesser gate, it might have like broken through, but no.
Hey, that's what I was thinking. Will they mean it good?
I want to know who Patrick's gate specialist is. I really want a gate this good.
Is there any other gates around the perimeter?
Well, what you can see, the perimeter seems to be completely around the entire property. There are some like tree stumps and stuff around the edges of the walls, but it seems like it goes around the entire property. There's not like an obvious way out.
Let's just climb the fence. I mean, it's the only way. We can't stay here any longer. 2 dead bodies. To be fair, she killed the other one, so it's only fair, huh?
So far, no one died because of the open lift.
Yeah, maybe we should go back.
Maybe we need to take a good hard look at ourselves, because all of this was avoidable.
Are we the villains?
The worst that happened was the power went out.
And our phones don't work.
It's,
Hey, goddammit, I want them dominoes.
It's a very good point.
It's a very good point.
You have to remember people react in strange ways when power goes out.
Nowadays, yes.
Yeah.
how long has it been since the power went out?
I really wanted to be it was just a power cut.
Doesn't explain the nosebleeds or the shake.
Damn millennials.
Can we climb up onto the car and then up the gate?
You can try again to get some spikes on top of it, but you can try and climb over it.
I might try and climb over it.
Okay, roll.
I got a 5 in pride, so I'm kind of
Yeah,
like, yeah,
that's
I
fine.
think I can do this. Yeah.
So the only problem is if you cut yourself in half, we won't know which half to put in both.
The left half.
You say it in hand.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. With all the grace of the mountain goat, you vault over the door and land like perfectly with a sort of gymnastic stance to your side.
See, guys? Easy.
Okay, seeing that great success of jumping over, I'm gonna try it myself.
Roll.
Is it strength or athletics?
It's just natural roll.
Right, this may be my luck.
That's one.
This is my last roll.
It might not be. The injury might not be severe.
Depends on
Let
the
us
ice.
see.
You might just lose your cock.
Left leg. Bleeding. So you have impaled your left leg on the top of the gate.
Classic one.
You're kind of like flailing quite badly as the spike is right through your leg. You're lying upside down as the blood is pouring up your body to your head.
So if that's the case, can I climb over Bilbo and like...
He's leaning over the other side. His leg is up. You could
Yeah,
like.
no, but like he's over the spike.
That's true.
It's safe.
Okay, I try to.
You can roll and see.
13.
13. You climb up and you basically, in the style that you're used to, stand on Bilbo as you get over the spike, landing on the ground next to Eddie.
Hey, thanks, Bilbo.
You're welcome. I
You're real
tried to do
pal.
it myself.
We'll do the other two first, then we'll come back to you. What are you doing?
No.
No.
Just no.
I'm gonna climb up the car and shout, Eddie, grab him! And I'm gonna try and unimpale his leg.
Okay, I'm gonna try and catch him. If I
Okay,
can.
roll to unimpale.
What is that?
Just a
Strength.
Strength.
Yeah.
That would be strength to catch.
23.
Yes, you unimpale him. Roll.
Strength to
Yeah,
catch.
strength catch.
23.
Yes, you catch him.
No, 20.
He lands in a very wet in your arms, and as you're like, see, I caught him, he's gone very pale.
Someone rip your shirt.
I don't feel very well.
While I'm up there, I mean, no one tried this, I don't know why, but I'm gonna try and bend spikes. if possible.
You're
so I
going to
can-
bend the...
Yeah, because actually it was like on metal rods, right?
Roll your
The
strength.
car tried.
I mean, he's stronger than any car.
Yes! I am Joaquin from Cuba. I can do this! 18.
You manage to bend them just enough to squeeze through. And it's a just squeeze through. Are you wanting to try and follow him?
That's well since it's been done.
You also can squeeze through then because it's not very far. So you're all standing outside.
I'll
this-
try and apply first aid to his leg.
Okay, are you using another tourniquet? Who's giving up their shirt this time?
It is time.
I'd rather bleed out.
Roll your intelligence.
Okay, I have a plus 7 on intelligence, so this. That is a 19.
19, yes, you managed to tourniquet his leg. The bleeding slowly stops and he's basically going to be okay. He's just can't really walk on his left leg.
Great. Who's
So
behind me?
you're in a sort of grip now. Not
aye.
able to walk on your left leg.
Twinsies.
You could have done the opposite leg, so you could have walked together as a
Hey, I didn't exactly plan this.
No, you really didn't.
So what are you going to do? You're now the other side of the wall.
The butler's body and Patrick's unconscious body is now on the other side of a wall and gates.
So are you leaving the butler behind?
Where is
Yeah.
the butler?
You dragged the butler up and left him on the edge of the wall.
I
Hey,
think
he's a lost cause.
we should go for
I
help.
think we should. Well, that's what we should do. We should go for help. That's what
How
we're
far
doing.
is
Oh, we
You're
can squeeze
astonishing.
him. Should we? I mean, I can't do much, but can we try and squeeze him through the thing that you guys
There's a
squeeze?
bent gate.
Are you dragging the butler with you?
Well, I can't do anything, but
Okay.
I'm just
Sure.
recommending.
If people mentions it, I will go up and try and
Right,
squeeze the butler.
You go back and you bring the butler with you. So there's two of you that can't walk on your left leg. There's one of you carrying an unconscious butler. One of you is dead. So yes, you can.
A lot of us are injured, so we will need a butler after this.
Yeah.
So
Are you
that
gonna
would
wake? Are you gonna wake the butler up?
Not yet, I would say. I would recommend not waking him up.
He didn't seem very smart.
Alright, I will carry the
So you're carrying the butler like that. You're carrying one of them, and you're
shirtless. Just shirtless. Glistening with sweat.
So you're in this country road in the middle of nowhere. What are you gonna do?
I sing country roads.
Appropriate.
Very.
Okay, you sing at the top of your voice. Natural 20. You notice lights in the distance, and it seems you've alerted the nearby house. And you notice there's a sort of big light, like someone opening a door and then coming out and shutting again.
Hello?
Maybe they have a phone.
If they got a light that works, then the phone might work.
Yeah.
It's worth a try.
Yeah. Can I check my phone again to see if it's coming back
You
up?
look at your phone, it's still completely blacked out. Are you going to make your way towards this light?
I think so, yeah. Frantically shouting, Hello! Hello! Hello!
You hear a shot go over your head.
Right, let's go back on the road. Let's go back.
Goodbye!
So you hear also the sound of dogs.
I reach for my gun.
No, we've all been packing this whole time.
Why did we just shoot the obelisk?
My rocket launcher.
And my dog whistle.
I unsheathed my hands over it.
Great.
Sold it
So
over 1,000 times.
are you returning to the road? Or are you going to?
Should we return to the road?
Yeah, well, we don't want to get shot and eaten by dogs.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, so you return to the country road and you make your way along. Again, the noise of dogs gets louder. And at this point, you notice through the fence on the side of the road, you notice 3 or 4 rather large-looking dogs that seem to be like barking furiously at you.
They're on the other side of a fence.
They are, yes.
Okay, yes.
I think I would.
I will have you know, if they come after us, the bleeding ones will be first, huh?
Dump the bodies and run.
Hey, maybe we should have brought a body.
It's fine. Thanks to Tupperware, you have a snack you can feed them. Thanks, Tupperware.
No, I need that, guys.
You're not needing it now.
I think he's a bit biased.
I'm dead, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Let's
The
just...
ghost of Vala.
Hey, I'm being honoured over here.
So, are you just going to continue along the road trying to avoid the dogs?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Probably gonna book. Let's stop seeing them.
Another shot goes over your head. Closer this time.
We're leaving!
Who do you think you're shooting at over here?
We're guests of your neighbor.
You're looking for dominoes.
I'm Eddie Murphy, damn it. Not that one.
Again, the dogs seem to get closer and closer, and as another shot rings out nearby, you notice a figure running towards you and taking very careful aim. What do you do?
Don't shoot him.
In front of us? Or
Standing at the side, you notice a sort of silhouette and the light holding a gun up towards you.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I am gonna just let him go alone and put the butler, like, carrying him in front of me.
I like
Just in case.
meat shield.
Get really low to the ground and try and... because it's dark, so...
Yeah, it's dark, yeah, so... The shot goes right through the butler's head. Blood sprays the ground. Are you going to drop to the ground with the butler or just let him hit the ground?
Well, I'm gonna let him hit the ground. Hopefully the dogs will come after the body and I start to run.
Run.
Leggings.
Sorry, guys, with bad legs.
You get to the end of the sort of small road, and as it comes into a larger road, you notice a parked up police car.
Officer, help!
Help!
Finally.
There's someone in it.
No, there's no one in it. It's empty, but when you do open it, there's a shotgun lying there.
Wait, how did you get there before us? Because you're limping.
No, I'm just seeing it.
He's just got really good vision.
See a shotgun.
5 miles away.
I think
What
that's
do you have? I see Bill.
maybe not take the shot.
It seems like a trap.
Which
yeah.
country are we in?
Let's go America.
We take the shot.
Take the shot.
It's gonna be universal response, yeah.
Is it open, the car?
Yeah, the car is open.
Okay, open.
You open the car door, you look inside, the shotgun is there, there is blood in the steering wheel.
The keys.
Keys are in the car doesn't start.
Let's start.
It's not start. It does seem that you could possibly do either forward push it and it will start.
Hot wiring. Let's hope there aren't any gates in the way.
Hey, let's shoot that man first.
Oh, yes.
Well, he's
Throw the shotgun.
Sure. I'm gonna go shoot the man.
Roll.
That's 13.
So you hobble and you start firing. You fire once. You can fire a second time, man?
I mean, it's a warning shot.
Okay.
He knows I'm packing. We'll see what he does.
Okay. So you're gonna wait for him to react free fire again?
I mean, I'm like, chill out, dude. It was good. It was cool.
The shot. The shot goes right through your right arm. 17. It breaks your right arm, just through your elbow. Cracks it in half. Your right arm hangs limply by your side.
All the limbs.
If you
gone.
found those ones.
All the
That's
appendages.
just shit. They're in a couple. So,
Hey, I'm walking here.
not very well.
You're limping here.
I'm
That's what
limping
you're
here.
doing.
Okay,
I gain the driver's seat.
okay.
Can someone push?
Yeah, let's start pushing. Yeah. I'll run to him and take the shotgun off his hand and try to shoot the man.
Okay,
I got a 22 for strength for pushing.
okay. You begin to push the car. Shoot the guy. Bang! You bang! You're not used to the recoil of the shotgun. You then realise that you don't have any other shells with you, so your shotgun is now empty.
Okay, time to push the car.
Right, 5 of us, we can fit in the car.
Great. So,
Yeah, he's pushing. Get in the car then.
pushing the car. What are you doing? Pushing. Pushing.
Okay,
What are
thank you for helping.
Are you going to limp towards the
Do
car?
something sensible.
I'm bleeding.
You're bleeding. Are you going to limp your merry way towards the
Hey,
car?
wait for me, guys.
Are you going to wait for it?
Has the car started yet?
As you push the car, it begins to sort of start kicking into life.
Okay, I wait for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
See what happens.
So everyone else apart from Donnie is in the car. Is Donnie going to like get in the car?
I'm gonna try and get.
Sorry, Barry. Shot rings out. 15. Groin.
Overkill.
6. Bleeding. He basically gets shot through the arse. Donnie's pelvis shatters with that single shot. Donnie collapses to the ground in a screaming mess. Are you going to go back and get him? Or
Don't leave me here over here.
How far behind us is he?
He's basically at the edge of the road, covered in blood, and you hear the sound of the dogs getting closer again.
I'm dying here.
Fuck no.
I don't want to get
just enough so that he's right next to the left door.
Okay, are you going to try and get into the car?
Can someone help him?
Pull this.
Throw your strength, pull him into the car.
I was on the wrong arm.
That comes off.
Try to get most of him. Just get most of him.
What's that? 8. You grab the right arm, you tug sharply, the forearm and hand comes off. Donnie sprays blood all over you and then begins to start convulsing.
Want to try the other one? Or...
Just run me over, guys.
Donnie has probably lost enough blood that he won't be around long.
I don't want to get eaten by dogs.
Hit the gas.
I hit it all.
Throw the arm up.
Yeah, we're out of there.
Okay, so you slam your foot to the floor and speed off while you throw Donnie's arm back out the window. After a couple of minutes, you come to what looks like the nearest town, but everything seems to be blacked out.
Keep going.
Are you going to stop the town or are you just going to keep driving?
Keep driving.
Yeah, I think nobody in the car is wounded enough to. You're the only one wounded in the car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to keep going. Let's get the hell out of here.
Good call.
Remind me which foot you need for brake.
I don't know, I don't drive.
Right one. So I'm good.
So it's left one, okay, that's what
Americans drive.
It's automatic. No, but it's the same.
Yeah, if it's in America, it'll be automatic.
It's automatic, so it's I only need one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine then. Okay.
Nice try.
I see what you did.
So you bypass the city completely and you get to the next town, which does seem to have lights on and people seem to be out staring at the sky for some reason.
Keep going. How are we on gas?
Well, I think we should stop, huh? There's light here.
If we keep going, we can
We
make
get
it to
some
Vegas
gas.
before the table's closed.
Are we close to Vegas?
Okay, sure, go to Vegas.
Drive to Vegas, baby.
Should we stop for some petrol?
Yes, you can stop with petrol if you want.
Alright, we'll stop for petrol.
Okay.
Just remember, we are driving a police.
Yeah, so who's going to pull us over?
Right, I stop a little bit after the petrol station, and maybe 2 or 3 can go to get gas on a
Okay.
Okay.
thing.
Isn't it covered in blood as well?
Yes.
Okay, whoever is least covered in blood can go.
Not in the car.
Yeah.
Can we go through the car wash?
So,
I clean the car while we're getting petrol.
so
Is
while
there
people, who's going for petrol?
Joaquin will go.
Okay.
Shirtless.
So, you, the 2 of you head towards the gas station while 2 of you, I assume the 2 of you are cleaning the car.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
is there
so.
anything in the boot?
You open the boot, inside is natural 20, inside is a pair of shotguns and some ammo.
Is there a uniform?
There's some bulletproof armor. Or Kevlar in this case.
Hey, that would have been pretty helpful. I'm harding over here. Ooh.
Ooh, I've got a partner. Welcome to the other side.
I move the shotgun to the shotgun place in the front of the car. So it's safe but accessible.
Right, okay. So, the two that are going to the gas station, as you get close, you notice everyone is outside pointing at something in the sky. What do you do?
Look up at the sky.
Roll awareness.
7 natural ones.
Natural 1. As you look up to the sky, it seems like the moon is getting blocked out in the sky, and everything seems to get even darker than it did before. And as the moon gets it looks like it's getting eclipsed by something, people begin to riot. You get thrown through the glass window.
Oh shit.
Shirtless as well.
Shirtless as well. 14. Right arm. 10. Lost. Your right arm gets sliced clean through as you get thrown through the window, especially because you didn't have any protection. So, you're now lying on the floor inside this gas station with there's people rioting all around you trying to grab food in desperate attempts to stave off starvation should the moon not come back. While you're pissing blood everywhere. What do you do?
Help me.
At this point in time, kind of taking a few careful steps away from the nutters.
That's fair enough.
Hey, just join in the riot. When in Rome.
I'll come back to you. I'm just, at the moment, while they're focused on being crazy, just take a step back, move it away into the shadows, just get out of their way so they don't want to think about me.
Get peanuts.
Aw, look at the food.
Oh, look at the food.
People are currently smashing the gas station and trying to get as much food and everything as they can. Someone sets light to the gas station.
Crawling out.
You can get back to your feet.
Oh wait, my legs work.
Yeah.
I realized that in time, and I get up.
So, roll athletics to run out of the gas station before it goes boom.
22.
Yes! You sprint out of the gas station and you seem to get far enough clear before there's an enormous explosion.
Ooh, good. Can't give
Assuming
me.
you're clear of it, so it's fine. What do the two of you think when you see this almost mushroom cloud go up behind you of flames?
What the fuck?
I get back in the car, start the engine, get the second shotgun, the bulletproof stuff.
So are you pushing the car again?
Is it not starting again now,
No,
is it?
it's
Okay,
still not
start
starting.
now, is it? Yeah, I'll start pushing again. We gotta get the hell out of this place. As much as I wanted some stuff from that service station.
Okay,
No.
roll.
And that's 20.
Natural 20, you push the car again starts, you jump in. Are you just taking off?
No, I'm turning around to pick this guy up.
Okay. You turn around.
Meanwhile, Carl, give me your shirt. One more.
You sing in the front seat, holding one extra.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, so
Just in case.
as the two of you are standing in this, burning people are running everywhere, this police car speeds up and turns around. What does the public do? Oh, good God. They assume the police are coming to get them in trouble and start trying to flip the car.
I fire a shotgun into the air as like a warning shot.
Roll through the roof.
Through the roof of the car.
I meant out the window for sure, whatever. Natural 20.
You manage to shoot through the sunroof of the car, not deafening yourselves.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I got a 7 intelligence.
So they begin to back off, or some of them begin to back off. Some of the more determined ones are still wanting to flip the car over. What are you two doing, knowing who it is?
If we back off, and then, because they can drive off, they're waiting for us.
Yeah.
If we back off a bit, they can drive, hopefully, yes, you're right for jogging.
You can climb in through the fucking sunroof.
I'm gonna.
Well, but at the moment I'm guessing it's surrounded.
It is kind of surrounded on one side.
Okay, so we
Yeah,
can move
but
to the other side
other side.
and climb through the sunroof.
Why not?
Okay, roll athletics again. You're fine.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You both managed to jump through the sunroof with immense style and grace. Not landing on the gear stick, not impaling yourself in any part of the landing.
Or on the other shotgun.
Or on the other shotgun. So you're now on the car, what are you going to do?
Driving off.
Okay. Are you spinning around and doing a J-turn and then spinning off, or are you going the direction you came?
Going the opposite direction.
Yeah, Vegas, baby.
Well, we could go around the square. I'm not gonna try and.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, let's see what happens. You spin around, you get out of the range of all the people, and then the car begins to cough.
We really needed that
Do we know
petrol.
what the sound is? Is it some sort of?
The engine begins to sound cough.
Is there any indicators? How's
Well,
the?
the fuel light was on enough that you stop for fuel.
Okay. Oh, so we're running out of fuel.
That is probably it, yes.
Are you an engineer?
I am quite intelligent, but I actually did liberal arts in university.
So how do you know the gas thing? I have zero tinkering.
I'm an actor. Not that one.
They're in yellow
It's very,
explosion.
very confusing for casting directors.
Aren't you supposed to change your name if you've got another name for an actor?
I believe I joined the guild. I'm a scab.
Oh, so I guess we get a car.
Are there other cars around, perhaps?
There's not any cars around where you are. You've probably got about another 5 minutes of fuel before you run completely out. You're just going to speed as long as you can.
Find a car.
Yeah,
and
I
drain
think
their petrol.
drive around wherever we think is likely to find the car.
Okay. Are you keeping the lights off or keeping the lights on?
Keeping the lights off.
Okay.
Okay, keeping the lights. It's really dark, is it?
It's pretty goddamn
Yeah, lights
dark.
on. Lights on.
Okay, so you'll use fuel faster. After about 5 minutes, the car again coughs, but you do seem to pull up at what looks like an abandoned hotel.
Okay, so get out of the car, make sure everyone's got a weapon. How many weapons have we got?
2.
Alright, we
We got 2 shotguns. Oh no, 3, but we didn't. Yeah, we can only use the.
You can reload it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We
We
have
got 3, and somebody
So
can
those
just hold
are
out a bulletproof
with 2
vest.
arms.
Yeah.
So the 3 of us have a
So,
shotgun.
3 of you with 3 arms has a shotgun. The one with only 1 arm does not.
Maybe you with 1 arm put on the bulletproof vest.
Oh, yes.
Please.
Then put it on.
Just to try and keep everything together, you know.
Covers you up as well.
So do we want to keep driving? Or do we want to
We're on
hold down
gas.
here for overnight?
Oh,
I mean, do we want to try and get petrol, siphon it off, or steal a different car? Or do we want to just
that's a good question.
hold down here? Like,
I was assuming we'd keep driving, but maybe that's not a bad idea.
If everyone's feeling tired, we can maybe take a little break in the hotel.
Have a snack.
Oh, maybe there's food.
If they have movies.
Think they have Domino's here?
What hotel is it?
It just looks like your standard, like, very scummy hotel. Like the kind that's out of the way that, businessmen would take clients.
Is it like a travel lodge with a music?
It's like a travel lodge with a scummy.
Yeah, we're not staying in this place. Let's
Don't make
only 5 stars.
We're not
5 star.
no,
5 star.
no compromise.
5 star.
There is no spa.
Have some pride that we're not staying anywhere that doesn't have a gym facility.
You won't use it, but it has to have.
Yeah, not a conference centre.
So, are you siphoning gas?
Siphoning gas.
sounds like a...
Okay. Roll to find a car with gas in it.
We all can.
What is
Let's
it?
go for awareness. A natural 1.
That is a natural one.
You find the car, you're sure of yourself, you end up swallowing quite a lot of petrol. Roll to see how it affects you.
That is a 12.
So you start vomiting quite violently on the side of this car.
I was going to make a noise then, but I figured that's probably don't need that, do we?
You've had enough of him doing that over the years. So, what would everyone else roll for that? That one as well. You also roll to see it.
17.
You kind of managed to spare it
Yeah,
up. You've got a
18.
horrible taste of petrol in your mouth, but you're not too bad.
I got 18.
Yeah, you managed to siphon some petrol into some kind of
Tupperware.
some kind of flask thing. Are you going to look through the cars for food or anything like that before you go?
Sure.
Okay, there's 3 cars. Which one do you want to grab? Or no, just grab one and grab one each.
Yeah.
Okay, roll to break into the boot of a car.
10.
Natural 20.
20. You break into the boot of a car and find a vast collection of Tupperware. Thanks, Tupperware.
I will obviously take it because it's very useful.
Yeah.
It does seem to be full of some kind of meat.
Some kind.
Some kind of meat.
Somewhere, Varley's ghost is salivating.
Like we add the gas into the tank.
Yep, so you add the gas into the tank and you continue driving. Roll a d20 to see if anything else happens. 20. You make it to Vegas. Congratulations.
Yay!
That's the end. That wasn't obvious, that's the end. So,
Did that go as you planned it? Maybe.
I wrote literally, here's the scene in the house, I'll ad-lib the rest.
Okay. I did wonder whether you had stuff planned for the upstairs of the house or something, and we immediatly went, nope, we're getting out of here.
I literally had, the guy's going to go a bit mad, foam at the mouth. That's it.
Brilliant.
But you know me, I had that big buck. So, one last time, please. Where are you guys from? So, Adam first, please.
Hey, I'm Adam from RPG Kitchen, and you can find me on Twitter or Patreon with RPG Kitchen.
You've got that fantastic project of yours.
Yeah, exactly. My mission is to help people share, create, and play role-playing games, and use the proceeds to help feed the hungry. There's a online library you can subscribe to. You get access to a bunch of books, You pay a monthly fee, and some of the money goes to the contributors to the site, and another chunk goes to help feed the hungry. And
what is your awesome goal?
And the awesome goal, yes, thank you for asking. My goal is to raise in the next 5 years £1 million to help feed the hungry, all through the power of role-playing games.
Oh,
Okay,
fantastic.
so if you are willing to back that, it's at RPG Kitchen.
RPG.kitchen.
RPG.kitchen.
Watch
sorry.
out for that tricksy domain.
So, at RPG.kitchen. Alright, John, if you're going away, come in. Just say bye, John, on this recording.
Bye, John.
Bye, John.
There we go. Yourself?
So I'm Phoebos, Hercules Game Studios. Yeah, bye.
Do you have anything coming up? You guys are...
We did Roll Quest this summer on Kickstarter, and we've got After London coming up.
so is that going to be another Kickstarter, or is it going to be...
It's going to be a Kickstarter, but probably not until the other one has been fulfilled. So you can find us on Twitter at Hercules Games 2.
Okay. And yourself?
And I'm Nuno from London RPG Community. So, if you're from the London area and are looking to play RPGs, just go on meetup.com/London RPG Community, and we host at least 6 games per week in the London area. So, please come and join us. And if by any chance you're in Portugal, Lisbon, to the 27th of December, very much like Dragonmeet, there will be a full-on RPG event going on there, which I'm part of the organization. You can find me on Twitter at PDRollers. Alrighty.
Finally, AJ, where can people find you?
People can find me at Pretend with Dice on Twitter and Facebook.
What do you do on Pretend with Dice,
We
AJ?
play role-playing games. This is going slightly better than the Halloween one when you were like, plug your stuff, and I was like, I guess I've got a podcast.
But do you write your own music, AJ?
I do write my own music for every episode.
Fantastic. And are you the DM, AJ?
I might be. It varies. No, it actually does vary.
And have you any more projects coming? Maybe even a Call of Cthulhu one coming?
I do, and Amy's in it.
Yay!
Thank you for puppeteering me for my own plug. I'm very tired.
Should we take an opportunity to send an important message to everyone that always have milk in your fridge?
And thanks, Tupperware.
Yeah.
And Tupperware.
Tupperware. I'm glad we managed to get our sponsor, Tupperware, into the episode in a
Thanks,
really
Tupperware.
tasteful manner.
How many times do we have to mention?
Another 2.
Okay.
I'll do it later on. We'll just bring it back to it.
Like, help the...
Sorry.
Do you need a box of cock?
You need to keep cock fresh for what?
This perfect delicacy is available in these dishes.
Yeah.
Hey, it's real delicate, darling.
This is the post-credit scene. So...
All you need is Tupperware and milk.
Man-sized Tupperware.
Yep.
Now we've said enough times.
Just don't put it in the microwave.
Tupperware is a microwave set.
Thanks, Tupperware.
Contents rewarded.
One more time, guys. One more time, we're done.
We do it when we least expect it.